Please remain in your seats. Your movements may be disruptive to the ceremony. Candidates, please remain at your seat until the stage party has exited the field after the ceremony. Candidates will recess following the faculty. Guests, after the ceremony, please remain at your seats until the recessions are completed. Family and friends, photographs may be taken from your seats, but please do not move around during the ceremony. Graduates, a professional photographer will take your picture twice during the ceremony. Please stop on the X as you cross the stage, and then again as you exit the stage. In the unlikely event of an emergency today, we will make an announcement from the stage and ask that you follow directions from stadium security and university police. Commencement is a special and important occasion for the graduates and for all of you who have come here, many from a long distance, to witness this memorable event. Names of the graduates will be called at a pace that will keep the proceedings moving as quickly as possible. Every family wants to hear the name of their graduate called. Please give all the graduates and their family and friends the opportunity to hear their names. Certainly, we feel like cheering when our special graduate crosses the stage, but that may prevent others from hearing the names of their graduates. In fairness, the last graduate today should be granted the same attention and respect as the very first. Finally, out of respect for the great accomplishments of all of our graduates, please silence all cell phones now. Your cooperation will be very much appreciated in making this occasion one of dignity and decorum befitting Georgia Southern University. Now, please rise as you are able for the processional. Thank you.
afternoon, and please continue standing as you are able for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rush stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated, and good afternoon. I am Kyle Marrero, and I have the great honor to serve as president of Georgia Southern University. On behalf of Georgia Southern University's faculty, staff, students, administrators, and especially our class of 2023, I welcome you to our fall commencement ceremony. First, let me thank Brett Ochoa, a junior studying vocal performance, for that really beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Great job, Brett. Graduates, congratulations on your special day where we recognize the importance of this occasion in your life. I don't need to tell you about your unique college journey, which I'm sure has been challenging, but I'm so very proud of how, together, we have persevered, allowing us to have a successful semester, and today, our commencement ceremony. You, our graduates, deserve great recognition. So let us take a moment of appreciation to recognize those who have helped them along the way. So graduates, please take this opportunity to turn, wave, and thank your family and friends who are here today to celebrate your accomplishment. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, cousins, anyone who just wandered into the stadium. Thank you for being here. This graduation is a momentous occasion for Georgia Southern University as well as for all of you. Today, you are a part of history at Georgia Southern. Approximately 2,100 students will graduate this semester with associates, baccalaureate, master's, specialist, and doctoral degrees. Before we get to our speakers today, I want to call your attention to a couple items in the program. First, I want to recognize the members of the platform party who are listed on page 14 of the commencement program. Second, I want to call attention to the university's values, mission, and vision listed on page 5 of your program. You see, at Georgia Southern, these are more than just words on a document. They are our map, our guiding principles for which we stand and the environment of which we must foster. We strive every day to model our values of collaboration, academic excellence, discovery and innovation, integrity, openness and inclusion, and sustainability. We work every day to enhance the global impact of our students, faculty, staff, and alumni. And every day we call for a culture at Georgia Southern where every one of you and every one of us understands the critical role we each play in achieving the goals of the institution and ultimately the success of you, our students. At the front lines of these efforts are our faculty, who provide a critical connection for our students and who are individually mentors to these graduates here today. Each graduate will have their own very special story about a professor whose inspiration and interest shaped their success, not only in college, but also in their careers, in ways that will be appreciated even more as the future unfolds. Caring faculty, committed to the success of students, is a hallmark of Georgia Southern University. I ask now that the faculty of Georgia Southern University please rise. To the graduates, I say please show your thanks and applaud these dedicated individuals who have guided you along your journey. Thank you, faculty. You may be seated. I would now like to invite our Student Government Association President, Mr. Blake Robinson, to the podium to congratulate our graduates. Blake?
Good afternoon, everyone, but most importantly, good afternoon, graduates. I am so honored to speak to you today as your SGA president. And so I want to get started by saying that today is the first day of the rest of your lives. The rest of your lives that are going to be filled with ups and downs, peaks and valleys, but never let yourself get stuck in the valleys. Maybe you got that rejection from that grad school, or you didn't get the job offers you wanted. That's a valley, and that's okay. Keep going. Don't get stuck, because remember, you conquered this. You got to this moment. You conquered college. You conquered the late nights and the dozens of assignments, the part-time job or the full-time job, and now look at you. So don't get stuck in those valleys, because remember, it's a long road to success. It's a long road to where we all want to be in life, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to take the long road to success, and you're going to fail a few times before you succeed. You're going to feel stuck when you fail, and you're going to want to quit, but don't ever quit. Don't ever let the world of today keep you from the world of tomorrow, because right now it seems that that's all the world wants to do. Let's be honest with each other for a second. The world is rough right now. Every day here today to tell you that they tomorrow. We are not going to be kept from the world of tomorrow by the people who think we're too young. We're not too young. We're just the future. We are the future of this university, of this state, and most importantly, this world. We are the ones who will lead this world into the future and build the world we want to. And it's going to take all of you. You are the ones who will do it. You are the ones who will make this world a better place that we all dream of. So go out there and soar, Eagle Nation. And remember, you are the fall graduating class of 2023.
Thank you, Blake, and thank you for your leadership of SGA. It's great to have you with us today. Now I have the pleasure of introducing the president of our Alumni Association, Ms. Danette Thornton, to offer congratulations. Danette?
Thank you, Dr. Marrero. Good afternoon. As your Alumni Association president, and on behalf of my fellow alumni here in the prettiest little stadium in America and across the world, we congratulate you, the class of 2023, on this momentous accomplishment. I'd like to ask my fellow alumni in the audience today to please stand or wave your hand. Graduates, this and more than 146,000 alumni around the world are the community that you will be joining, and it is our honor to be here today and welcome you as the newest members of the Georgia Southern University Alumni Association. As a sports business professional, being in a packed stadium is one of my favorite things to see. There are athletes that get to celebrate in stadiums and arenas year-round, all eyes on them. But today, all of you have the opportunity to bring your family and friends together in Paulson Stadium to celebrate the hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance you have shown over the past few years. Today, all eyes are on you. For some of you, you are earning your first degree from Georgia Southern. For others, you are joining a special group of alumni that are double Eagles. Whatever your path has been, you are starting a lifetime as a member of a group of alumni recognized as innovative, groundbreaking, service-minded, and without a doubt, accomplished individuals, one of which will deliver our commencement address today. If our years at Georgia Southern have taught us anything, it's taught us to appreciate community. And I'm here to tell you the Georgia Southern alumni community is a strong one and a fun one to be a part of. Whether you remain in the state of Georgia, travel across the country, or abroad, lean on the Alumni Association to connect you with other Eagles and back to the institution that we all love. I'll close with a few words from our alma mater. As through these gates we travel, and though our ways must part, our Georgia Southern memories will keep within our hearts. Again, welcome to the Alumni Association. Go Eagles and Hail Southern.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. We are so very proud of our alumni and the continued support they provide to Georgia Southern University. Graduates, guests, and friends, I am now thrilled to introduce you to today's commencement speaker, Dr. Todd Deal. Dr. Deal is no stranger to Georgia Southern. Not only is he a graduate, he is a former professor of chemistry at Georgia Southern and was named Executive Director of Leadership Emeritus upon his retirement from the university. He is now a senior faculty member and higher education practice lead at the Center for Creative Leadership, a prominent global leadership development organization based in Greensboro, North Carolina. Dr. Deal leads a dynamic team of professionals who work across the spectrum of North American higher education to co-create leadership development initiatives for college students, faculty, staff, and university executives. In addition, Deal is the founder, owner, and chief leader of TD Learning, Inc., a leader development and leadership education company dedicated to engaging corporate, nonprofit, governmental, and educational partners to catalyze leadership innovation. So please help me and give a warm Eagle welcome to our commencement speaker, Dr. Todd Deal.
Graduates, thrilled, elated, and relieved families and friends, colleagues, may I start by saying thank you to Lee Price, to Annalee Ashley, and to President Kyle Marrero for the opportunity to share a few moments with you today. It's thrilling for me to be here because you see, as Dr. Marrero said, I'm also a Georgia Southern alum. So to have a few moments to celebrate with you, I'm grateful. Now, I've been encouraged to keep my remarks to the 8-minute range. I would remind my encouragers that I am an old college professor, and we are not known for our brevity. For you grads, I promise I'll try. Grads, today you step into an elite company. Less than 10% of the world's population holds a college degree. And in just a few short minutes, you'll move your tassel and join that elite group. May I implore you today, don't dwell on the elite name and part of that transition. Instead, step up, step out, and own your role. Because as a college graduate, you are a leader. Now, some of you protest, no, Dr. Deal, I'm just a regular person, hold it right there. You no longer have that choice. You are a leader, and people are looking to you, expecting great things. Now, graduates, raise your hand if you've been told at some point in your educational journey that you're a leader. Yep, many of us, as I expect. A couple of questions for you. Are you or have you been living into that moniker of leader? Or have you been denying it? Regardless, as I said, you no longer have that choice. There are big expectations. So how will you step up, step out, and meet those expectations? I remember being in the place where you are today, celebrating commencement with family and friends. And back then, all of us, families, friends, and all the graduates of all the colleges, could fit in the Hanner Fieldhouse. And I remember wondering what tomorrow would look like. How would I soar on the wings of eagles. So how would I lead? If I may be so bold, in the few minutes that I have left, might I teach you and offer you a few tips on how you might step up and lead. In a 1970 essay, Robert Greenleaf, a business executive, wrote that, quote, "Leadership begins with the natural feeling that one wants to serve first." He was thus credited with naming or creating the concept of servant leadership. With all due respect, Mr. Greenleaf, the concept may have been shared long before by a man who told his disciples, as recorded in chapter 9 of the book written by Mark and included in the Bible, quote, "If anyone to that paradox, how can we lead by serving? If you would take ownership, serve first and only." So how does one serve well? Let's dig in and understand what that help them grow. You help them become the best versions of themselves. And in so doing, you serve well. Second, build, foster, engage, and emphasize community. I encourage you today, recruit and engage others and take them with you on this journey of service. Grow together and use your giftedness in service of the communities of which you are a part. The community, or should I say, this is not just about days of service or charities. Please do those things, but don't stop there. The community where you live and work should be a better place because you are there. And living into that aspiration, giving that aspiration life, you serve well. And finally, listen. Actively seek out conversations with people who think differently, who look different, who live life differently than you do, and ask them about themselves, their aspirations, and their communities. Then listen deeply to what they say, the feelings they convey, and what's important to them, and from them, learn. Henry David Thoreau said it well in his essay, Life Without Principle. After all, this wouldn't be an academic speech if we didn't cite Thoreau, right? The greatest compliment that was ever paid me was when one asked me what I thought and attended my answer. So seek out others, ask, and then listen with your whole being. As you do, you serve well. As I close, I remind you I shared earlier that I too am an alum of Georgia Southern. It was Georgia Southern College then, but that's no matter. As I implore you today to own your role as a leader in our world, I also want to invite you to join me on a journey. As you go, share freely that you're an alum of our great university, but don't do so in a bragging way, but in a humble way. Share how this place invested in you. Then, serve. Invite them to serve with you, or let them watch you serve. Focusing on others to meet their legitimate needs, building your community, and investing in others by listening to them. Let them see your heart and be drawn to who you are and how you live. If we, the alums of Georgia Southern, will all do this together, we will build the reputation of our great university as one where we, the alums, serve well. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd, so much for making this occasion even more special and memorable for our graduates with your words. And I tell you, I got voice envy. Give us the Paulson. Come on. We got to hear it one more time.
And that's a Georgia Southern first down.
Fantastic. Now I'd like to introduce the university's provost and executive vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Carl Reiber, who will lead us through the remainder of today's ceremony. Dr. Reiber?
Good afternoon. What a great day, and a great day to be an Eagle. Before we begin the conferral of degrees, I am deeply honored to continue a great tradition at Georgia Southern University, where we recognize today's graduates who are being commissioned as officers in the United States Army. We are proud of the tremendous accomplishments of the Eagle Battalion and the students who are associated with this group. It's no wonder that Georgia Southern University's Eagle Battalion is recognized as one of the best ROTC programs in the nation. Today, we are pleased to honor our graduates who have accepted a commission to serve. I would like to invite Lieutenant Colonel Nancy Tucker to the stage. Would the cadets being commissioned today please come forward and line up in front of the stage? These cadets will now receive the oath of office.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name, having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States in the grade of second lieutenant, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Please, everyone, let's give them a warm round of applause for our new second lieutenants.
Faculty play a pivotal role in shaping students' academic experiences and personal development, influencing their learning outcomes, critical thinking skills, and fostering a positive and supportive educational environment. I would like to draw your attention to the faculty members who are retiring and have been granted emeritus status by the University System of Georgia's Board of Regents. Their accomplishments are listed in your program starting on page 33. Please join me in as we reflect on the journey of knowledge and growth that brought us to this moment. It is now time to mark a significant milestone in the academic journey of graduates with the conferral of degrees. We will begin with the presentation of candidates for our graduate degrees. I want to first recognize a very special group of graduates in this group. Graduate students who have completed 2 or more degrees from the university join a select group called Double Eagles. Will all of today's double eagles please stand? Congratulations to all of you. Quite the accomplishment. The Dean of the Graduate College will present the candidates by degree, and then the President will confer the degrees. We ask that you hold your applause until all candidates have received their diploma in order to permit each candidate to have their name heard clearly. Will Dean Kraft please come to the podium?
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. John Kraft, and it is my pleasure to serve as the Dean of the Jack N. Averett College of Graduate Studies and present candidates for all the graduate degrees. Will the candidates for the doctoral degrees please rise, and let's give them a round of applause.
Candidates for doctoral degrees, please come forward. As you do so, you're hooded on the left of the stage.
Jack N. Averett College of Graduate Studies. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Lisa Maria Augustine Chismar, Doctor of Education. Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Lucia Bernicia Benzor, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Andrea Lee Cramsey, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Samuel George Nichols, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Brad Vernon Boykin, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. William Walter Thigpen II, Doctor of Education. Family and friends, Dr. Laura Lee Heydrich, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Courtney Alexander Toledo, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Michael Patrick Moran, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Anna Bryant Howell, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Kristen Nicole Pittman, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Kanchana Sonali Amarsurya Dallavela Gurakandaje, Doctor of Philosophy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Sean Christian Bear, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Stephanie Irvin, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Jeremy Dwayne Lloyd, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Michael Hani Samawi, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Andrika Na Anaj Ewing, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Imabong Benjamin Ekpo, Mr. President, family and friends. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Arshpreet Kaur Malhi, Doctor of Public Health.
We will now have the presentation of candidates for master's and specialist degrees. We ask that you hold your applause until graduates have received their diplomas in order to permit each candidate to have their name heard clearly. Will the candidates receiving these degrees please rise as your degree is called? Master of Fine Arts, Education Specialist, Master of Accounting, Master of Business Administration, Public Administration, Master of Public Health, Sciences, Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering. Mr. President, these candidates are entitled to receive the degree for which they have been recommended upon satisfying all.
Thank you, Dr. Kraft. By the authority vested of Georgia Southern University, with all the right on each side of the stage as you come on the
Jack and Cindy Aline Glennis Renee Donaldson, Monica Marie Elder. Laura Gentry Stanfield. Mackenzie E. Snow. Raina Marie Collins. Ariel Marcy Beasley. Jairo Fernandez Gay. Carter Lynn Gill. James Douglas. Brianna Carter Brack. Haven Marie Ackerman. Karina Kendrick. William D. Dean.
Mia Della Jacobs.
Rachel Nicole Cox. Brittany Marche Hikes. Jennifer Ashley Smith. Dawn
Deanne
Bailey Elizabeth. Austin J. and Paul Kidder. James Richard Thompson. Amanda Bueno. Chelsea William Thomas. Charlotte Elizabeth Roberts. Tegan Jade May Coleman. Snyder. Lydia A. Gonzalez. Paige Allen Nobles. Jessica Von Trisha Wells. Susan Howard. Emily Catherine King. Jasmine Sierra Johnson. Beverly Ann Benton. Asia Simone Parker. Equoria. Lay. Olalekon Ola Adaramola. Madison Shea Langford. Megan Olivia Saigu. Bronquo. E. Akanmu. Rhonda Robinson. Ray. E. Esther Ostris. Catherine Yvette Greer. Khalil Hassan Brooks. Asia N. Woods. Weaver. Degro. Pamela Odegua Okaka.
In preparation for recognizing our bachelor's degrees and associate degree candidates, I want to first recognize some special groups of graduates here today. Honors undergraduates are distinguished by their academic achievement, which is reflected in grade point averages signified by consistent, excellent work throughout their academic career. Will the candidates graduating summa cum laude please stand? Candidates graduating magna cum laude, please stand. You should hear these academic distinctions with each graduate's name when they cross the stage. In addition, graduates who have completed honors requirements will be identified as being among Georgia Southern University's prestigious. Again, in congratulating these students and thanking the faculty who have spent so much time helping these students be successful. We will now have the presentation of candidates for the undergraduate
who are eligible upon satisfying.
College of Education. Will the candidates presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates.
Good afternoon. To receive, I'm Dr. David. Mr. Requirement.
I'm Dr. Whitney Nance. Prescribed by the university.
Behavioral and social. Computing. Mr. President, be seated. Please stand.
Please rise. You the degree appertaining thereto.
And Chantal Griffin. Gabrielle Lawson E. Raw.
Magna cum laude. Aaron L. Jackson, summa cum laude. Kylie Anna Freeman, Marie Bell, Sarah St. Amour Watson, laude. Anna K. Deborah Patsell, Mackenzie Brooke Peavy, summa cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Dean, magna cum laude. Smith Anna Const. Jacoby Javon Robertson. Ansley Elizabeth Campbell, cum laude. Colin Garrett Crozier. Nina Little. Elizabeth Kirby Gordon. Dan Laude. Louis Barrett III, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Elena Isabella Keaton. Allie Elizabeth Perminter, summa Alexis Stevens. Zaira Tashina Wilson. Jay Renrick. Chanel Sarah Elizabeth. Sean Darnell Alston. Priya Shailesh Kumar Arcasia Rad. Macy Ann Newhouse. Sierra Schiffer, cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Kanikati, magna cum laude. Jerry. Michael James. Brianna A. Lanois, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Grace Colette. Max Jacob Ashbaugh, summa cum laude. Brittany Sade Smith. Temilade O. Olayoye, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Caleb Brina Carol Clark. Nori Sanaya Henley. Connor T. Jessup. Pierre Brooklyn Destiny Donna Siebert.
Allyric Harmony Jackson. College of Arts and Humanities. Luke Joseph McGrath. Jordan Marlon Powell, summa cum laude. Jacob David Nicholson. Angelina Josephine Abad, magna cum laude. Magna cum seci, magna cum laude. Noah Alexander Crawford, cum laude. Dexter, summa cum laude. O'Connor Young. Coach. Delia Ashley Ricketts. Hope Ann Mortier. Aja M. Littles. Alexis Ann Klosser. Eder Artur Gomez, magna cum laude. Samuel Ryan Hudgens. Jessica Lauren Bunn. Heirs, magna cum laude. Cesar Tupac. Asia Monique Vaughn. Samuel Pierre. Leah Caitlin Ayana Michelle Edie, cum laude.
Leandra Jade Wanham. Anaya Nichelle Anthony. Sydney Grace Street, cum laude. Alea Monique Smith. Brianna Gracie Reagan Kessler, magna cum laude. Benjamin Kyle Page, cum laude. Igbe. Dalton L. Deal, summa cum laude. Summer Denise Kathleen Wright. Anthony Shepard. Renisha Sidney Bazil. Vivian Mawuse Gatto, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Emily Elizabeth Richardson. Jacqueline Marie Horn. Mary Catherine Basil. Carly Marie Smith, cum laude. Madison Grace Bonner. Keely Grace Tillman, magna cum laude. Jonathan Edward Collins, cum laude. Cum laude. Jency A. Stevens, magna cum laude. Kayla E. Rogers, summa cum laude. Gracie Summer Lynn, cum laude. Olivia J. Roberts, magna cum laude. Murphy Elizabeth Ringer. Taylor M. Wilcox, cum laude. Brooke Ann Miller. Emily Michelle Hogg. James Stanley Rocky III. Thomas Daniel Hendricks. Owen David Rudell. Brandon College Scholar. Colton Reed Scott, magna cum laude. Zanaya Shannon Jenkins. Parker Carson Nicole Smith, summa cum laude. Lauren Kimberly Knight, cum laude. Jared Candler Russell. Ashlyn Lacey D. Williams, cum laude. Trent Rivers Harris, cum laude. Elizabeth G. Willis, magna cum laude. Jacob Sullivan Stallard, cum laude. Macy Lynn Brown. Reagan Addison Smith. Holly Brooke Brinson. Wynne Howell, magna cum laude. Jamie Grace Gerard. Mallory Olivia Groover, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Logan Nicole Carter. Mary Blair Pinnell, cum laude. Lauren Grace Carr. Madison Grace Alford. Grace Jewel Maynor. Avery Christine Souza, magna cum laude. Tyler Benjamin Colmetz, cum laude. Annie Beth Waters, cum laude. Michaela Susanna Ron. Nasir Saeed Brooks. Tabria Donjay Jemiah Gardner. Chelsea Grace Spadaro. Lauren Elise Hale. Alexia Kiana Jones. Simone Denise Daly, cum laude. Shakira Demonica Horton.
It's not reading.
Did
Back up for a second. I think that's just one Denise has. The speaker isn't reading.
Deja Jordan Gillens, Honors College Scholar.
Okay, there we go.
Grace Anna Keene, cum laude. Shania Monet Coley.
There it goes. So she was.
Madeline Marie Woods. Erin Rebecca Cady. Rebecca Lee Ellis. Judsey Elizabeth Durden. Savannah Lacey Allen, cum laude. Lauren Ashley Powell. Callie Anna Wallace, cum laude. Alexis Lane Snipes, cum laude. Braylon Page Yates. Stanley Sylvester Joseph. Danny Lee Barwick, cum laude. Lola Marie Lastar. Slade. Tori Alexis Johnson. Akuna Stephanie Chukweke. Vedant Prakesh Patel. Sydney Neka Ajegwu, magna cum laude. Alexandra M. Bartlett. Juliana Lee Kennedy. Victoria Olivia Dover. Nora Grace Snow. Maya M. Hickman. Tori Madison Gravitt. Rachel Nicole Wilson. Madison Ann Cook. E. Tanya Spoon, summa cum laude. Hannah Nicole Sprinkle, cum laude. Kaya Elizabeth Beatty, cum laude. Travis LaShawn Gordon, Jr. Evan Sean Bear. Juliana Alyssa May Davis.
Genoa Michaela Culler, cum laude, Honors College Scholar.
Dayani Janae Lemon. Madison Grace Mobley. Kayla Imani McGee. Jasmine S. Childress, magna cum laude. Karen L. P. McCullough, cum laude. Josie Ray Daniel. Paige Madeleine Heiser. Shelby Elaine Madden, summa cum laude. Mary Alexandra Pollock. Nicole Sage Smith, cum laude. Abigail Marie Guglielmetti. Anna Zaman Jones, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Devin Lewis Dashnaw. Treasure Jade Cook, magna cum laude. Cameron Justice Russell. Siobhan Quantisha Bush. Waylon Wyatt Cawley, Jr., cum laude. Keon Guy, magna cum laude. Sean Montrell Hobson. Lexi S. Davis. Alexis Cachet Hurd. Cassandra Elizabeth Pressas. Abigail Marianne Coronado Rivera, magna cum laude, summa cum laude. Marley Ray Robertson, magna cum laude. Logan Grace Haddon, cum laude, summa cum laude. Kayla Charisse Howell. Cameron Alexandria Knight, magna cum laude. Deanna Deshay Johnson. Megan Bull, magna cum laude. Mercedes Demetria Wells. Emma Gabrielle New. Meg Isabella DePollock. Emma K. Adams. Tia Simone Hall. Quashanda Deterra Huff. Deanna Darani T., summa cum laude. Deja LeVay Andrews. Zeddy Perry IV. Jasmine Vaughn Cromedy. Sarah Michelle Oliver. Callie A. Todd. Ashaylin Kristen Mayel James. Mary Madeline Deloach. Raven Darche Pilot. Savannah Caitlin Warren, cum laude. Amelia Rose Upshaw. Raphael Perez. Quinn Marie Swiderski, magna cum laude. Jillian Amber Hausler, magna cum laude. Alexis Dawn Hughes. Kayla S. Shaver, summa cum laude. Madeline Lee Walker. Jenna Caitlin Connor Snellgrove, summa cum laude. Joshua C. Wheeler. Jaylee Danielle Baird, magna cum laude. Madison Michelle Gant. Carter Jeffrey Grodi. Gary Juan Thomas King. Sarah Emmeline Snow, cum laude. Miranda Ray Dunnigan. Lucy Beth Adams. Kevin A. Lockhart. Ashley Simone Danley. Maricela Marlene Hernandez. Antoinette S. Goddard. Madison Mayana Jo Cole Robinson, cum laude. Lauren Danielle Ogletree. Bailey Grace Moore.
Jalen Christopher Denton.
Jaden Dacy Steele, magna cum laude. Joseph Hunter Davis, summa cum laude. Sarah G. Van Vorst, magna cum laude. Ryan Montgomery Sees. Cecily Maria Dunlap, magna cum laude. Cole Welch. Lee Lumley, magna cum laude. Haley Ashlyn Knowles, cum laude. Kalina T. Bell. Riley Supreme Sura Pinkston, cum laude. Abigail Kathleen Brewer. Shambrika Asa May Smith. Kayla Vesuvio. Jenna Paige Anderson. Zoe Sinclair Reed. Kimberly Starling Powell. Charles Jonathan Wainwright, cum laude. Elizabeth Lynn Womack. Edward G. Singletary. Caitlin Noel Nix, cum laude. Peyton Elise Sykes. Audrey Nicole Thomason, magna cum laude. Daniel Torres. Charles Benjamin Curl III. Walker O. Whittington, magna cum laude. Christian Thomas Scott. Trinity Aaliyah Walker. Latriana Vinlencia Holmes. Katie Suzanne McCullough. Jalen DeMarquez King, magna cum laude. Reagan McCall Joyner, cum laude. Brooklyn Sherrill Stroud. Thalia Jane Marie Thornton. Ramaria Irie Hart. Kidist F. Yemenu, Magnatalia Durden Morris. Deja F. Hunter, cum laude. Marquasia Denise Black. Dimani Deshawn Reeves, cum laude. Kalia Pays Lee. Kara Beth Neighbors. Savannah Lynn Dew, cum laude. Mina M. Hendricks. Taylor Ashton Isabella Harchfield. Tyler Stephanie Calloway. Mackenzie Lachelle Gobert. Ellison Taylor Marsden, cum laude. Dalia Ronique Smith. Haley Parrish Summerall. Kayla Grace Apia, magna cum laude. Noelle G. Tyre, cum laude. Kira Rashay Kelly, magna cum laude. Donald Garrett Raxter. Shantavia Michelle Dodson. Chloe Lane Dennis. Sayana Ray Cardona Bautista, magna cum laude. Rontavius Tremon Johnson. Daneria Janae Jackson. Chloe Olivia Ann Needham, magna cum laude. Salter Henry Black. Taylor Twilight Odin, magna cum laude. Delaney Nicole Flores. Samantha Dale Hargrove. Brandon C. Viston, magna cum laude. Ava Elizabeth Stratagos, cum laude. Camden Elise Brazel. Dion A. Manning. Diasia Asia Simone Berry. McKenna Elise Archer. Olivia Jo Law, cum laude. Adrian Nicole Durden. Jillian Zofia Grantham. Alan E. Paulson, College of Engineering and Computing.
Malachi E. Keynes. Ethan Mitchell Reddick. Brett Allen Stamback. Aaron L. Tolles. Mason Boyd Jones. Cheryl Akoswa Sarpong. Jonathan Major Mason II. Nicholas Alexander Fields. Aidan Scott Waddus. Dakota Hunter Fries. Diedrich Lamar. Philippe Gébert Alatori. Noah A. Davey, cum laude. Justin C. Nelson. Francesco Joseph Alonso. Travis Dion Andrews. Nathaniel A. Webb. Matthew Ryan Mayville. Ainsley Marie Keller. Chase Michael Amberson. Richard Wiley Glover. Evan Cole Sanders. Michael Alexander Rimmer. Justin Carter Moss. Jackson Bryce Herb. William Remington Reeves. Mario Machado. Andrew Lawrence Rittenauer. Brett Paul Miller, cum laude. Wesley Thomas Parton. Noah Todd Bickers. Rafael Marin Morquecho. Brandon Chase Jones. Connor R. Hall. Payne Parker West. Wyatt A. Howard. Alan Rehensha. Jackson C. Beckel. Josiah Mariano Valenzuela. Shane McNeil Henry, summa cum laude. Jerome Robert Larson. Blake Davis Forbes, cum laude. Victor Arturo Buitimea. Nitin Muthukumar. Andrew Robert Todd, Manzanares. Jensen Aaron Brahm, magna cum laude. Cade Michael Lacer. Jocelyn Aguirre Trujillo, magna cum laude. Charles Ethan Pratt. William Matthew Quinlan. Eric Lord Matos Jr., cum laude. Byron N. Paz Calderon, cum laude. Wade Thomas Johnson. Aaron Frere, magna cum laude. Dylan Glenn Womack. Way. Lei Shu. William G. Evelyn, cum laude. Garrett J. Setti. Zachary E. Powell. Jack Mitchell Atkinson. Matthew C. Marsh. Davian Anjuan Duncan. Ryan Patrick McKenna. Humberto Ovalle Jr. Randall Jeffrey Clark, magna cum laude. Brody Jake Kicklighter. Evan Samuel Schneider. Guadalupe Martinez Castro. Mitchell Colwaite. Austin Craig Blackman. Chase Anthony Guillermo Prey Sellers, cum laude. Dylan S. Ayers. Andrew William Green. Dylan Joseph Gaddy, cum laude. Lane Scott Mitchum. Jacob Edward Reeves, magna cum laude. Chandler Lee Maddox. Hunter Jared Scott. John Sebastian Reiner. Dean Charles Magumba Jr. Jacob Carl Rude, summa cum laude. Jermaine Washington Jr. Matthew W. Tressler. Sheldon Jeremiah Robinson. Joseph Vitiello, magna cum laude. Zaitik D. Tillman. Carter Stephen Geist. Francis Michael Sullivan, summa cum laude. David Alejandro Artiega. Bryce A. Jeffrey. Reed Thomas Curtis. Jacob Lanier Owens. Mary Catherine Brightman, cum laude. Ashton S. Tesh. Larry Darnell Carroll, Jr. Ashlyn B. Stacks. Jonathan William Bowen. Ashley Brooke Davis. Cameron Luke Finch. Cole James Milovanovic, magna cum laude. Claude Thomas Morris. Andre H. St. Pierre. Taylor A. Stauffer, cum laude. Hunter Stephen Hawk. Patricia Brianne Lee.
Cody Lewis.
James Patrick O'Quinn. Jekiah Cedric McQueen. Jackson Joseph Hand, cum laude. Asha Renee Emanuel, magna cum laude. Ashton T. Bradley. Cameron Ashley. James Lester Glisson IV. Josiah Tete McCarthy. August Edward Routman. Jonathan Doxa Kamba Ngoyi, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Anthony Eugene Garner, Jr. Mateo Alberto Maldonado Rojas, summa cum laude. Maxwell Dow Bitting, cum laude. Davis Lee Kirkland. Sean Peter Green. Carson Michael Varnado. Joseph Michael Hughes, Jr. Ralph Ernest Franks IV.
Ayana Journey Womack.
Damon L. Rice, Jr. Charles Raymond Bozeman, Jr. Christian E. Jackson Robinson. Edward H. Kivett IV. 7 Malik Hawkins. Andrew Hunter Hickman. Braden Jamal Watkins. Zachary Taylor Beckton. Tassan Amari King. Sergio Luis Ibarra. Dariah J. Shaw, cum laude. Hannum B. Price, cum laude. Elasia Latea Wright. Jeffrey T. Osborne. Leanne Marjorie Keys. Olivia Catherine Majerus. Anaya Henri Williams.
Parker College of Business.
Quentin Malachi Adams, magna cum laude. Devin Porter. Kensley Madison Blank. Austin C. Chiliberto, cum laude. Elizabeth Joyce Alexander. Michael Elisha Daniel Jr. Peter Craig Burris Jr. Mitchell James Cavender, cum laude. Amy Hernandez. Taylor Lee Bowling, cum laude. Tim Patrick Radizhnik. Rebecca Grace Farthing, summa cum laude. Shelby Amanda Arnold. Cole Avery Melton. Matthew James Land. James Taylor Sweat IV. Joseph Christian Bailey, cum laude. Van Box. Aaron Reed McElhaney. Deja A. Bobette. Jessica Olivia Zarnt. Kyler Kelly Hultgren. Christopher Noel Schaineberger. Kenan J. Tyre. Caroline Grace Mulak. John Todd Henderson. Benjamin Danielle Reichert. Samuel Seaborn Lastinger III. Taylor Michelle Johnson. Mark Langston. Jesse DJ Rice, cum laude. Michael Antonio Williams III, magna cum laude. Ansley Grace Kiefer, magna cum laude. Hope Elizabeth Thompson. Sean Thomas Lobenthal. Mason James McFarland. James Rourke Muller Jr. Matthew Ray Jensen. Sidney Brayton Isley. Samuel Earl Williams Jr. Justin Lee Eckert. Caleb Dakota Poston. Mateo Alberto Maldonado Rojas, summa cum laude. Julia Carol White, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Avery Alexis Martin, magna cum laude. Zaid Anna Williford, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Elizabeth Waters. Alyssa Renee Hall, magna cum laude. Rachel Elliott Massengill. Preston Hawkins Taylor. Jalon Emmanuel Price. Bailey P. Stone, cum laude. Carrie Glenda Close, summa cum laude. Kristen Nicole Milligan. Kamaya Jaleese Blackshear. Trevor Howard Wells II, magna cum laude. Grant Hamilton Barclay. Yana Tukachuk, magna cum laude. Andrew William Alter. Taya Janelle Mercer, summa cum laude. Devanya Arista Sykes, cum laude. William C. Ciosi. Jada Aliyah Ivory. James Preston Harris. Elizabeth Grace Deal. Piero Angelo Latona. Cassandra Castro. Matthew Lane Pierce. Juliet Mackenzie Romans, magna cum laude. Jason Andrew Griswold. Ratik Rajesh Kumar Patel. Aston Denard Beavers. Brandy Cameron Luke. Thomas Vincent Deloach, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Alyssa Jensen. Charlotte Cameron Phillips. Calton Wilson Bishop, cum laude. Lanier J. Green. Anna Victoria Roberts. Chase Alexander Smith. Colton Robert Thrift. Joseph Charles Fowler. Brendan Joseph Coleman, cum laude. Robert Payne Walden. Zachary Ryan Nelson. Thomas Lee Caldwell. Adrian Darrell Jones. Madison J. Minette. Donald Lee Barwick Jr. Marissa Rose Carter. Frank Velasquez Garcia, summa cum laude. Catherine Ashley Van Dyke. Carson L. Estep. Kaylin Joy Taylor. Kylie Page Smith. Simeon Ryan Edenfield. Sydney Page Harrison, magna cum laude. Molly Margaret Atkinson, magna cum laude. Haley Mackenzie Hallman. Ayla Mackenzie Grove. Victoria Claire Coleman. Haley Michelle Dixon. Logan Brooke Johnson. Hugh Graham Weaver, cum laude. Claire Renee Combs. Bryce William Woods. Nicole Lynn Moman, cum laude. Blake Austin Stanford. Logan L. Gowan. Brandon Quinn Bowers. Michael Leveal Thrift Jr. Samuel David Nesbitt. Sarah Grace Moss. Kathleen Grace Bennett, magna cum laude. Hunter Etheridge Lee Devendorf. Caitlin J. O'Brien. William Jacob Davis. Jaya Ibria Carswell. cum laude. Michael Gage Little, Taylor Blake James, Rachel Grace King, cum laude. JaCourtney Janisha Cummings, Clark Ashton Gaines, Simone Jefferson, Anthony Breon Thompson Jr., Zachary G. Donahue, Joy Geneva Wimbush, Deborah L. Poole, summa cum laude. Caitlin Diane Brown, Edgar Hernandez, Jacob Lee Williams, Elliot D. Veal Jr., Brianna Legend Moore,
Natalie Denise Cruz.
Dominic Warren Reynolds, summa cum laude. LaKylie Decimus Bozeman,
That's the last one, so.
Ali Brown Jr., Jasha Sabril McClendon, Asia Louise Eileen Smith, Blessing Oluchi Ikwadi,
I think there's only one or two rows left. I'm trying to see.
Jennifer Ann Katasak, Shayna K. Amanique Ellington,
Unless that's all of them. I think this is all of them.
Madeline Elaine Cumming, Ariella Samor Fernandez, Honors College Scholar, John D. Foxworth, Jorge Andres Maldonado, Kevon Jerome Williams, Christopher George Coney Jr.,
Is that all of them? I reappear just randomly. I hope you're warmer than
Brian Lemin No,
much warmer up there because I took this.
Carter Nance Patton, magna cum laude,
Hey, I got you the people you needed, and they're not all jerks either.
Allison C. Schmidt, cum laude, Cameron DeMarcus Wooten,
This one that they got this time was real sensitive, Joey told me.
Santana Lee Owens, Corteria Nicole Roberson, Kanisha Ben Patel, Megan Elizabeth McCarthy, Ibrahim Adekunle Adeogun Opoyeme Kolowale Fadeshare, Renell Christian Alford, Taylor Michelle Walker, cum laude, Kiara Monique Jackson, Colby Ashton Williams, Kayvon Deshawn Monte Corlew, Lucy Simmons,
This completes the conferring of degrees. In a moment, I will ask you to stand and join in the singing of our alma mater, to be followed by the recessional. Graduates, once the recessional begins, please follow the faculty as you recess out. We are encouraging everyone to proceed to the exits in an orderly fashion and meet up with family members outside of the stadium. But first, and this is very important, graduates, it is now your privilege to move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right side to the left side to signify your status as a Georgia Southern graduate. Eagle Nation, I present to you the class of 2023. Your university salutes you on your success and sends you off soaring on wings of eagles. Now, I ask you to please stand as you are able for the singing of our alma mater, to be followed by the recessional of the stage party, faculty, and graduates. The alma mater will be led by Brett Ochoa, who sang the national anthem so beautifully about 5 hours ago. You will find the words on page 35 of your program in case you have not memorized the words. Brett, come lead us through the alma mater.
From humble farm beginning sprung up from sandy earth, among the towering pine trees, immeasured in silver or in gold, but in the love and loyalty that many hearts enfold. Georgia Southern University, on eagle's wings you soar. We pledge to you our loyalty and love forevermore. Through triumphs and through trials, our alma mater stood, as solid as the old. These gates we traveled, and though our ways must part, our Georgia Southern memories will keep within our heart. Georgia Southern